original sauce man, showline specialist. You know how it goes. Summertime bad boy, big arms in the cut. Yeah. All of that. To the left of me, we got.
Big Mike, you don't know, Mr. Lions, Mr. Live in the flesh. Aye, Mr. Take Your Girl, that, you know what I'm saying, yeah? Mr. PL.
Yes.
PL. If you know what that means, you know what I mean. Yeah. I'm saying that for the next 3 weeks. Yeah. Mr. PL. You know what I'm saying. Yeah.
To the start.
I swear the top so you know what this means. Yeah.
PL.
Yeah.
To the right of me, we got
JBZ, the romantic jelly, the boom boom killer, eating ussy for dinner.
Don't know.
Still. Audio the Bema, entrepreneur of the year, this year, last year, every year.
You get me? Yeah. Singlet specialist.
Singlet specialist. Wife beater specialist. You get me?
The singlets again.
Singlet.
Why is it called a wife beater, bro?
That's so weird. That's such a weird name.
Wife beater.
That's a weird name.
That's an American thing. It has to be.
No, it's American.
It's the big white one. It's the big white one. I think it's like them man that wear that wife beaters.
But that shouldn't have been called a singlet. That's the singlet's one with the holes, no?
No, that's a string vest.
String vest.
Yeah. Jamaican thing.
The Jamaican thing.
String
Is
vest.
that?
Yeah,
Okay,
fisherman.
It's just the Avs call the vest singlet, fam.
Singlet.
Yeah.
And then Americans call it
A wife beater.
That's so weird, though.
Imagine you're. It sounds fucked. Yeah, I'm not making a joke out of.
Yeah, we're not.
But imagine you're a woman. You get home and he's in his vest again.
Hey, that's
You know what's
funny.
going on. You know that's not funny. I don't mean like that. But you know what's going on, innit?
That's never mad. But yeah, let's move on to something positive though. Quickly before we start the fucking pod. Obviously, I just want to shout out. You know, it's a big JD14. Obviously, if you know what I'm wearing the top, yeah, you just know what I'm going. You get me? Just quickly. Obviously, I don't really like. Obviously, people that know me know like this part of my life. I don't really like talking about too much. I'm not someone who likes to boast and brag about it. You get me? But obviously, people who know me know what I'm going. You get me? And obviously, you know the struggle's been a mad thing. So you know from early when man's been taking the young boy football when he was 8, 9. You get me? It's a proud moment to just know that they're going to the Premier League, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, fam. So I just want to big up my brother and big up Brentford as well, man. Because I'm not gonna lie, I weren't too sure if they're gonna do it. I was mad nervous, like going to the semi. I went to the semi-final when they played Bournemouth, and obviously they lost the first game. So going to the second game when they conceded in the first 5 minutes was like a mad nerve-wracking, you know, on their experience. I was thinking, oh shit, it's just another last year. They bottled it last minute, and then obviously when the sending off happened, then the penalty, and then just from there it was a madness. And then you get me, and obviously even the finals, I was like, rah, like me and my older brother was like, nah, I don't know, man, I don't know. Something's telling me they're gonna fumble it. Like, Swan, obviously if you know football, you know Swansea are a good team, innit? And their most dangerous player is Ayew. And Ayew's a good player. He's experienced. Man's 31. Like, he's done bits. You get me? In the Prem, in
International as well.
International. You know. So if you know about Swansea, you know Ayew's a good player. So obviously I was thinking, like Brentford's a good team, but sometimes the defense can be a bit. You know what I'm saying?
They're the Tottenham of the Championship.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So obviously they're always gonna be. They're a good team, but they always gonna have a bit of liability in them where it's like, like when it really matters. You get me? So I was thinking, and then, but game day. It's just mad. I wasn't expecting that. Like, I was proper surprised to like that they comfortably slapped them 2-0. Not even like a 1-0 pen. 2-0 in the first half, and from then the whole game though was just controlled. It was controlled, and then like when the that's mad because when the final whistle blew, obviously me and my brother was at the game, and like it didn't feel real for a second. I swear to you. I think I was even telling you. I think I was even telling Jabs, or I was telling Abs on when I met him after.
You didn't tell me.
We'll come back to that. Yeah. But obviously,
in parts of your life, you got different chapters. So him obviously being at Arsenal from a kid, something new. Getting the 2-year scholar, something new. Do you get what I'm saying? Moving from Arsenal to Brentford, something new. Now, boom.
I came to Brentford, was in the league.
Now this is the stage. You get what I'm trying to say? You've done all the background work. Now you're on the stage. Now show us.
And it's funny because you know, it's like, even makes this like even like a more prouder moment because obviously him being at Arsenal since he was 9 or 8, and he left when he was 18 or like 19, 18. And obviously when he left, people were like, why would you leave Arsenal? Like you're at a Premier League club, like you're doing well.
You're one of the prospects.
You're one of the prospects, like Wenger spoken about you, whatever. You get me? Like England, that's what I'm saying. So then when he went to Brentford, and let's be real, not everyone knows about Brentford. Like if it wasn't for him being there, would you have known Brentford? Obviously, I know but would you know? That's what I'm saying. So when you talk to like a casual football fan,
they might not know.
he's Brentford. some people even think Brentford is Brentwood, which is
and
they're like, what the fuck? Like,
they think they might be low. They sound like they're lower than
like a low league team. You get me? So they're thinking, bro, he fell off. Like he must be just one of them brothers who could have been good, but he fell off playing for some dead team. And then obviously, like now to just prove the people wrong that him leaving was actually a good idea. You get me? Because now he's playing against some of his teammates who he was with when he was there and all of that. So
yeah, that's sick.
It was a mad moment. Obviously, me, I don't get emotional, so you may know I'm not really an emotional person. But at the time, I'm not gonna lie, tears they come down my eyes.
Like tears or crying.
A bit it wasn't a wank. Was it a wank?
No, obviously not like a whang.
It's just like a tears of joy.
Like a tears of joy and like.
What you didn't do it?
Yeah.
You did that. The bottom lip shaking and all that.
Maybe a little bit, you know.
Is it?
Maybe a little bit.
Like probably it just overwhelmed.
It was an overwhelming situation, yeah. But another thing, obviously, like it was just I wasn't expecting it to come out and it just hit me like bang.
Yeah.
And I was just like, wow, like. And the thing is, when I was keeping it strong until I started speaking to my older brother. And he was just sitting there and he couldn't even move. Like, he was just there, like, in that, you know, when he's just shocked. Yeah, he's just like, raw. And then.
It's been like, what, 10 years in the making?
Yeah, and when I started speaking to him, then it just started coming out. And he was like, yeah, and then. Even when my brother came, obviously when they done the celebrations and he come over and and then my older brother like nearly had a moment and like Josh was like, chill man, like hey chill innit? Like don't do this and that. So yeah, it's a mad one still, but yeah man, it's a proud moment still.
And it's even better because he had a big part to obviously not in the actual games, but the season itself. He had a massive part to play.
Yeah,
like,
100%.
He played his role well and he was a household name. So. That's just big. Like it's easy being on the bench a lot of the time. Of course, you're still involved, but when you're like you not being there, could have had like I'm saying, a huge effect on things. It's massive. That means you're a massive player, man.
100%.
Brother, yeah, he's got. This is only the start, man. He's got, bro. Like we're gonna be sitting here in about a year or two's time, and he's gonna be playing in the Champions League and watch. I said it. Simple.
I hope so.
Simple. I said it. Sorry, Brentford, because it might not be you, but I'm joking.
But for me, it just shows he's like such a great example of how you should be professional in this thing. And when I meet a lot of other young football players, their heads are not. They seem to be gassed already, and they think they're famous. I would definitely say he's one of the people that he's very humble. He lets the work do the talking, and I feel like if more players were like that, I reckon there'll be more players making it from like young black players, because a lot of them they turn 21, 22 and they just get caught up in a lifestyle and then they fold. Like he definitely would be an example to a lot of people. His personality.
But I just feel like it depends if you're doing something for the right or the wrong. Like what reason you're doing something.
You're playing football, bro. You go training, bro.
But some people's reason to want to be a footballer is because, like, some people might be like, I like the lifestyle's glamorous. So when you get there, your thing is, I'm here. I don't need to put 100% anymore because I'm here. Do you get what I'm saying? Whereas other people is, the money and that is sick. It's a bonus, but I'm trying to be the best. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And if that's your mentality, that's your mindset. Nothing, money, girls, fame is not gonna. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Disrupt what your path is. Yeah. And I'm surprised that Jab said that about like it just shows what a good I think he said role model or whatever, because I almost thought you'd be an advocate for, because you usually are in the entertainment industry, because football's entertainment, advocate for. Well, if you look the part and you act the part,
you can be what you want.
Can be
100%.
But I don't think that is for
at the beginning stages, like when you're learning when we look at all the greats and that they ended up being football stars, at the beginning they was still smashing work. Like you get me? Then they got to maybe they're 25, 26, they're like, yo, I've been doing this for so long, let me show off, let me start dating girls, let me start driving these mad cars. But these young boys are like 21 to 23, they already think they made it. They already start driving mad cars. You get me? They're not mashing the work like other man. That's what I think anyway.
But that as well, like, the money in the sport has changed a lot. Like the amount that the young boys are getting now compared to what when Rooney and them lot were, they wasn't getting that. You know what I'm saying?
But obviously it's not the same, but you can still see the levels.
Yeah, no, of course.
I'm sure them man didn't have this car and that car that they could have.
Of course, you know what I'm saying? 100% of course. But yeah, like I said, just depends what you want.
Yeah, and it depends what you want. And it's like, again, some of these boys, they might come from wealthy backgrounds already. You get me? Like certain man, they're not coming from wealthy backgrounds, so they understand that this is not just for me. I'm doing this for a lot of people. You get me? I've got certain man on my back. You get me? Let's make this. I can't afford to mess around. You get me?
See, kind of what you just said about though, like they got other people behind them and That's why a lot of not like trying to point out certain individuals, but that's why a lot of players do tend to stay at some of these like big clubs when they've been in the academies for so long. They're thinking, I know my next contract is going to be a bit of a mad thing, so if I leave, I'm missing out on 40 bags there. But if I go to a next club like in Champ, they might pay man 15, 20. I can get an extra 20 here. I might not play. So to them, it's like, I've never had this peas. So no matter where the bread is, I'm going to go there. But the thing is, that's the thing, like you said, it's either you want the bread or you want to play. Because like he could, if my brother wanted to, he could have said, you know what, Bunny, I'm going to chill out off and get more peas there. But then again, getting the peas, is that going to benefit your career? It's going to benefit your money, your bank account, but game time and all that and goals, you're learning. That's not going to benefit you because he wouldn't have played nowhere near as many games as if you stayed there. Do you get me? So obviously sometimes you got to go, take a step back, take a step forward, get the experience, get the goal.
And a big part of it though is believing in yourself though. I'll be honest, like you could take as many steps back and just think, oh, I don't know. Bruv, if you honestly know, do you know what, I'm skilled enough for this. I've like, you know what I'm trying to say, I'm sick at this. I don't see a reason why. Of course, some things, it's like I said, humans are in play a huge part to play because the manager might not like you. You get what I'm trying to say, but there's always like no one's never not gonna like determination and hard work. No one. It doesn't matter who you are, Jeff Bezos.
What did my man say? So Alex Ferguson said, "Hard work is a talent."
Yeah, it is.
It's a talent.
Yeah, because not everybody can sustain that, bro. Like somebody can work hard on Monday and Wednesday, but the rest of the week they're slacking. Somebody can work hard Monday to Friday.
Just not even hard, just constant. Just constant.
Like literally
Monday,
hitting the goal constantly. And then the manager can be like, all right, God, you can have 3 weeks off because you've smashed it, whatever you've needed to do in the week. So cool, you're good. So it's just like it's a talent. It actually is a talent because it's a mental thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not a physical thing.
Even one of his other boys, Nathan Teller, plays for Southampton. You probably seen him come off the bench. He's actually started quite a few games as well. Like even him, it's mad because when there was an Arsenal together, Nathan was never one of the kids like who was seen as the best youth in the team. He was just the one who was quick. Just pass the ball to him, he's gonna run. But he was never the one who, when it's a free kick, I'll give it to Nathan. He's not skilled. Give it to Penn. And like when you look at other players there, there are players there that are way better than him. I'll be real, like way better than him. My man from obviously the young boy, way better than him. Other boys who ain't playing anymore, way better than him, but determination, he stayed, carried on playing, left Arsenal, went to Southampton, come through the ranks. Now man's starting against Liverpool.
It's crazy.
Now man's playing Yonze, like it's mad. When you think it's crazy, man.
Yeah, you got to be mentally strong anyway.
100%.
In any industry,
take opportunities, man.
100%.
Take opportunities because as we say, like as you said, he went back to go forward. Like that was an opportunity. Like I'm sure the opportunity presented to himself, he could have said, "Nah, fuck that." You have to be self-belief as well and just go for it, man. Yeah, most definitely. In anything, obviously we're talking about football now, but it's the same in anything. Maybe something at work, like your boss is saying this and that to you. You're like, nah, that's long. That's more work for me. You see? But then at the end of the day, that more work, you do that little project 2-3 weeks, and then you come out of it. Now you've learned something. You got recommendation. Your CV's looking better. You get me now. You get me. Like, just don't be scared to take opportunities, man.
You see in that, you see when you're on the come up. I see it quite a lot. I see certain things a lot. If you're on the come up, just an example. Do you think it's beneficial to be single?
I don't know. I think it can go a bit both ways because, like, it depends on how old you are as well. Some young boys, they might meet a girl when they were like 16, 17 or 18 or whatever, and just a girl that's been with them from young. She was never there when the money was there, you get, and she might ride it with you the whole time, and that might work out for you. That's fine. Some of them, they might not want that. They want to just focus on the football and obviously just whatever, and then obviously they might meet a girl when they're kind of not, like when they've earned some money and the girl knows that he's making good dough or whatever. You don't know if that's genuine or not. Yeah. And you know as well, some girls, they want a lot of attention and stuff, and sometimes that can distract you from football and shit. Even a conversation I had with my brother one time as well, saying like, as much as like, don't get me wrong, I'm not telling him to not chat to girls or whatever, but like, there's certain things outside of football that like might affect you during football. So say you have an argument with your girl, and you're pissed off and you go to bed, the next day you go training, you're fuming. You go training, you're fuming. Someone's got the ball, you go for a mad challenge. Because you're still fuming from yesterday. And now that's affecting you in football. And it's like, raw, like, yo, like, chill. Like, you don't normally challenge like this. Like, it's training. You get me?
It can happen,
And it can affect you. So I mean, it's all different, innit? Some people can do it, some people can't. I just whatever suits you, innit?
I'm just thinking of like a relationship at the end of the day. Like this Jab says as well, it's an investment, innit? So that's time, that's energy. Forget money. It's time and energy. It's a part of you that you've got to give to somebody else while you're trying to give to your dream as well. Of course, it's not all give because they obviously give back to you. But yeah, I don't know. I think
so. In terms of on the come up, okay, so you know me, I always say a good woman could take you to the next level. Like that's what I believe in. So obviously, if you're on a come up and this person is helping you,
but let me just stop you for a second. Is it only a woman or a good person?
It's a good person. A good person. A good person could take you to the next level. But obviously, we say woman because
you were talking about
and a lot of the time you're gonna be with that woman, innit? Like you're gonna be like obviously you can meet someone that changed your life, a guy, but you're not going to sleep with him. You know, that's an extra 8 hours. You know, like you get me. So that's where I would say obviously a good woman could take you to the next level. Don't get it twisted. Like obviously you hear all these stories of Steph Curry, LeBron James. I feel like
even Jeff Bezos.
If Jeff, you get me. Them man that were there from the day one, like them joints there. But I feel like you have to establish quickly. What do you want? What do we want? What do I want? What do you want? Where's our thing crossing? Because if we're just both going, you get me, then it's a myth, innit? Like you both have to establish. Look, when you're you're what? You're 21 now. You're like, when you're 30, what do you want to be? And this person's like, I want to be this. And you're like, I want to be that. And it's not crossing whatsoever.
Yeah, if you're going
then
left,
sometimes
someone's going left, someone's going right.
Then sometimes but then that's why I feel like, say if you was already 25, 26 and you met now, and you're already in your life, you already know how to live your life, innit? You're like, yo, I do this, you do that. It's completely different, but we like each other and we understand like how we fit in each other's lives. But if you're young, and you're like, this is a long-term thing, we're trying to build something, you have to be on the same path because you just be going opposite ways and you're just wasting each other's time.
No, it's true. I hear that.
Yeah, and I guess they're almost like a good support system as well. Like in times of need,
that's sick. You need that, of course, because you can't confine in your man them all the time. You can't, innit?
It's easy to. I think it works both ways in a way, innit? Like there's obviously going to be some negatives.
Yeah, of course.
Same way there's going to be like you could argue with your boy tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. But I just feel like obviously the arguments with your partners is way more intense than with your boy. Like you know what I'm saying?
That's gonna put you off the next day compared to your boy. If it was your boy and you argue like, oh fuck that guy, what does he know?
But then again, it's like, see that, do you think you could, let's say for example, you got a girl and she's trying to be a tennis player. Let me just say for example, just use Serena Williams. She's trying to be a tennis player. You're 26, whatever, around that age. She's close to getting there, but the extra push she needs and the extra attention and time, blah blah, means that you have to make some sacrifices in your life. Let's say you got a dream to, let's say, be a musician. You got a dream, but in order for her to reach where she needs to get you, you've got to put what you're doing on the back burner. Do you think you can?
I mean, it depends on. Obviously, it depends on how much you love the person. It depends on where you are in your career as well. Because like I'm not gonna lie, if I'm at the same stage as you, where I need you to put my career first and put yours on the back, then who's chilling, who's not.
I feel like it's definitely who's making the more bread.
Not necessarily. Because sometimes
who's paying the bills?
But at the end of the day, bro, imagine you imagine from a kid you've had a dream.
No, but how close are you to that dream?
Imagine you're on the same stage.
And is that a big dream?
Imagine that's the only thing you've ever wanted in this world to do.
And we're both at the same stage.
And it's like, forget about the money. We're just talking about that.
I feel like the money is very important because, like, say if we're talking about Serena Williams and it's literally the match before the Grand Slam final or some shit like that, And look, if you win this match, we're winning 500 racks, and you got a gig, in the end, and you're gonna get paid $5 bills for it, Yo, fuck off. We're going.
You're making it too specific. No, I'm talking about like everything. Right? Let's say they're working towards getting to Wimbledon, and it's the first time they're like young upcoming. It's the first time they'll ever be drafted into Wimbledon. So, but this is like 6 months in advance. They've had to fly to Austria to train a training camp, and they need to be their vice. Like when they come back, they need you to be there with them. And you know what I'm trying to say? You being at home is not the support that's gonna help. Do you get what I'm saying? But you being at home,
you're doing your thing.
You went studio one day, you saw Rich in there, and he's like, "Yo, come studio session with me and let's."
But do you know why? What you're saying, fair enough. You can say like Grand Slam, 500 bags and showing ends, 5 bags, whatever. Do you know why? Even that might not be you can't judge it by that as well because
that 5 bags might be something big to
thank you. That 5 bags might be the reason
biggest
why you gotta
5
make a
bag,
meal in 2
yeah.
years. Because how many man do you know have gone and done a move that might have made them a couple bags, but
Who is in that room?
That's what I'm saying. The room or the people that are gonna see that move you just made for 5 bags is gonna open doors to go and make millions.
Right.
But that 500 racks might just make you 500 racks there, and by next week everyone's forgotten about you, bro. Because you know how these things work. You know how these things work. You can be forgotten within you know what I'm saying?
I feel like I don't think anyone's is more important than anyone's. Obviously, do you know what?
To
Really
yourself?
and truly, yours is more important.
Yeah.
And me personally, if it's like, say, if it's like that dilemma, and I'm taking it in now. If it's me and it's something that's important to me, I'm doing my thing.
You have to be selfish.
I'm doing my
yourself.
thing,
You
yeah,
have
man.
to. I think you have to.
I'm clocking it now. I'm doing because if I fuck up, you're the one that's gonna be on my neck telling me I fucked up.
Yeah.
You're the one that's saying, why didn't he take the opportunity? I didn't ask you to follow me. I didn't ask you to come with me.
You definitely hear that one.
I didn't ask you to come with me. If it was that serious, why didn't you go then?
You make one mistake and there's
you're better off just doing what you need to do,
I'm
bro.
also I hear what you're saying. I don't disagree, and I'm not saying I do agree, but I'm also an advocate of if you put in something, like it's like planting a seed. If you plant a seed and you water it and you put sun on it, it's gonna grow.
Yeah.
So, and that's your reward. Your reward is you might want tomatoes. That's your last tomato bean. You planted it. Now you've looked after it. A month's gone. You've got bare tomatoes. You're good now. You can now you're tomato salad. So I'm like, if that's you putting in that you might have had to make a mad sacrifice and just hope that opportunity comes around again, and you put the effort into this. This has flourished now. What 3 years they're world number 1.
But then that could also flop, and you could have fucked up.
Of course.
I would say personally, bet on yourself. Invest on yourself first.
Yeah.
All the time.
What would you do then?
All the time, bro.
But yeah,
you have to invest in
No.
yourself.
Go no. I want to hear Kevin. I want to know Kevin.
obviously it's no, because obviously I've been thinking about it as a music aspect. I'm like, shit about music.
But thinking about
your
shoes
Bro,
now.
you're gonna go to the thing, bro.
I'll be honest with you, it's a dream, innit?
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. You have to.
You
have to.
You're gonna bet on yourself.
But at the same time, I think it kind of depends. Like, I'm not gonna say like you said. Obviously, you don't know who's in the room, but it's easier for me to go, okay, this might get seen by. I don't know who's gonna get seen by, but at face value, this is gonna get seen by what 3,000 people. It's the biggest thing I've ever done. Of course, at face value, they're about to go and play in Wembley. Like that's on a worldly stage. You know what I'm trying to say?
Of course.
If that's gonna make you better, obviously, at the time I might go, do you know what? Cool. My opportunity might come again. Let me go and push you and help. But then again, when I'm there in Norway in the camp, I'm sitting there thinking, I'm fucking be here. I should have been there. So it's hard. And
Bro, pick yourself always, because if you don't, you're gonna get cussed for not picking yourself, bro.
And you're gonna regret it.
You fumbled. You flopped. I didn't ask you to come. I've done it before without you.
But it's absolute scenes if you both fail.
No, but you know, if you both fail, at least you can say,
don't even make it, and then I don't even make it.
Nah, man, bet on yourself. Trap. Put yourself first, man. Trust me. Always put yourself first. Because at the end of the day, the person that you're with, your partner, the reason they're with you is because you all them decisions that you made by putting yourself first. You get me? That's the reason why they're still with you, because before you was putting yourself first, and now look where you are, and you're lit. You get me? And that's why they're with you. So just put yourself first, bro. Trust me.
You've got a point. I wouldn't knock it. I say the only time you don't put yourself first is when you have kids.
Yeah, put them first.
That's different because
that's your legacy, innit? That is still putting yourself first.
Would you another scenario? Would you got that same gig? Your partner's pregnant. It's your first child. She's about to have a baby.
Oh, have I had gigs like that before? That's just the one.
No, it's the first ever one. I know what I'm doing, but it's the first ever one.
Your first child?
Yeah, first ever child. And it's your first ever gig like that.
Okay, no, okay, a 5. Okay, let's not say a 5 rack gig, because that's a dickhead.
This is probably could be a wireless.
This is wireless. Yeah. Wireless with my child.
Wireless is charging 100 racks, you know.
Yeah, forget about the money. It's the opportunity more.
Wireless is charging 100 racks.
100 racks.
And you're not even going to wireless.
I'm working, baby. No. I'll go to the U, because I'm never gonna see that again.
So once in a lifetime opportunity.
But wireless is next year, bro. Wireless is next year. That child is never coming out of the umps again like that.
That's in a lifetime opportunity. You see, like, sorry to cut you, but black women in labour, bro, they need all the support they can. In hospital in general, they need all the support they can get.
They don't get painkillers or nothing like
bro, they just think that we have a high pain threshold, which we do, but we're not flipping mutants, fam. Yeah. It's not X-Men. What the hell?
I found out why it's called wife beater, by the way.
Why?
Because there was a guy who killed his wife in like 1960 something, and there was a proper iconic video picture of him. Like they wanted to find him, and he had a white vest on, and he had blood on his vest, and so they put it everywhere. So they called him the wife beater. So from then on, they started calling him the wife beater.
Black guy.
Though.
Huh?
Black guy.
Nah, white guy. Is that somewhere in America? The wife beater.
The picture I had in my
In
head.
1947.
Swear down.
Yeah, I just looked at it.
That's mad still.
I said, I find out why it's called singlet.
Singlet.
What was I saying again? I can't remember. Fam.
About the racism.
So I'm saying,
yeah.
so all the English players or whatever players, they've decided to take the knee because they think it's a stand against racism, right? We all know it doesn't mean anything, but at the same time, it's a gesture, cool. But then there's a section of fans that boo that, regardless of the players, white or black, they just boo it. But I'm saying now, let's say for example, before the game, that's happened, and then the fans are like, "Raw, I'm getting booed." Like I don't even. The players are like, football players are like, I don't even know if these men are supporting us again. Do you know what I'm saying? Then you lose, and then they interview Harry Kane, and Harry Kane goes, "Yeah, the reason why we lost." Spoke to the boys in the change room. The fans' like reaction towards us, like it brought everyone's morale down. We couldn't play. I'm saying those same fans that were booing, would they continue booing again?
No, they'll feel like dickheads. They'll feel like waste. They'll feel like pricks.
They won't boo anymore.
They won't. They'll have to support. I don't know. Yeah, some of them will probably still boo. But and then some of them will, you know what's mad? The same ones that are booing will be like, oh, well then yous need to be fucking strong anyways because yous are the ones on the pitch and yous are why yous are getting paid 300 grand to go and play on the pitch. Why are you affected by us booing? You don't say some shit like that, 100%.
Bruv, do you see me?
You can never win. I was gonna say that you can never win.
The only way, it's not winning, but the only way, you kind of get like a 1-1 is if all the black. It's not gonna happen. All the black players go, I'm not playing for England anymore. I'm gonna go play for my home country. I know it's not easy because
you were saying that the other day as well.
Yeah, I know it's not easy, but bro, honestly, if you just go, listen, I love this country because I was born and raised here.
But they're booing me.
Yeah,
The fans clearly don't like me.
Bro, how many of people playing for their own countries? How sick would their own countries be? Like Jamaica would have a sick team.
Yeah.
Better the African teams would
Yeah, it would be
have
cold.
sick. Will be sick. Well, obviously, all these young black boys playing for England. If they play for the actual country, bro,
Be mad,
it'll be
yeah.
cold. I'm not saying
What's
England
the
will be
bag
crap.
like for playing for England? Is it a big bag or is it just the status? And
Yeah,
the
but
name?
it's
No,
status
it's
as
a
well,
status thing as well
Yeah.
to say you played for England. Because obviously
Yeah,
England's a
this
top
is
team.
England, yeah.
But the bag is, from what I heard the bag is healthy still.
Yeah, can you imagine.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Nice bag.
Yeah, but is
Straight
it- is
away,
it-
Umbro.
But then, yeah,
But,
I don't know.
but some of
But
these
then you
players, for these, when you're, I was gonna say, I don't know what Kev was gonna say, but when you're making that much peas, the bag you're getting for England, I'll be real, it's not even that much.
Yeah, it's not gonna change your life. Your life's
Yeah,
gonna change.
yeah, it already is. Yeah.
You know what I'm
I'll be real.
saying? But as well, it depends on the country that you'd go and play for.
Yeah.
If your country, let's say
Nigeria.
Nigeria, God, they're good. You know what I'm saying? They're decent footballing
Nice
nations.
football team and that,
Of course,
yeah.
like these, some of them like they have this corruption behind the doors. But if you're,
Congo,
let's say for
Angola.
example,
They're getting them, you know them, yeah.
yeah. But let's say for example,
You
if
know
you're,
them-
let's say
Under the
Rashford,
table.
Yeah.
let's say Rashford, hypothetically speaking, is Nigerian. If Rashford now turns around and goes, let's say, fuck it, I'm playing for Nigeria. Rashford's a big player in the world, in world football. All that corruption, I'm not saying he can stop it, but if he comes and starts talking about art now, a lot of it is going to eradicate. You know what I'm trying to say? Because this is
They might
Rashford
have a
talking about.
platform, yeah, they might have a
huge.
voice,
They'll
yeah.
stop doing that. So it's like, all those big players, bro. If you're not like, I'll just an
Do
idea,
you know what it
innit?
is?
Maybe
Like,
it's
a lot
go
of
back
players,
home,
like I
basically.
feel like a lot of players, a lot of names, we have so much expectations for them. Like we want them to do this, we want them to do that, but
Yeah.
I don't think it's that easy, you know. Like
say
they
that.
must be trying in it already.
Rashford
innit?
got free school meals for
Yeah,
the youths.
the Rashford, he done his thing. That's why he done his thing. I even heard he gave like 100 million to charity, bro. Like that's mad. Like, that's a lot of
Not
peace.
himself. But
Yeah, his foundation.
donated, yeah.
Or, but his
But still,
foundation.
he had a
but
massive
you get
part
me.
to play.
So I rate him 100%. Like, but not everybody has to be like that. Furthermore, not everybody's come from that. Not everybody can relate. He's come from there because he can relate to it. Rashford was broke growing up. He said we never had no peace. So that's the only reason. A lot of man, you want a lot of man, like people say, Floyd Mayweather should talk about this and that. He never come from that. So you have to understand that these men didn't come from that, so they can't talk
But you
about
know as well,
these topics.
like what you're saying, if we put too much pressure, some of these people just don't want to be role models.
No,
Like,
of course.
the musicians say all the time, like,
Yeah, don't follow
Oh,
me.
like what? Don't listen to me.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
don't. I'm not. Obviously, it's hard because obviously you have a following. Some of them are young. They're gonna listen and do everything you say, but. Don't listen to me.
I'm
I'm
just
not
trying
the
to make
guy.
a
I'm just
living.
trying to make a living. I'm only doing this to make bread.
But then, like we were saying, some things in life, just like morally, I feel like racism is something. I don't care.
Yeah,
if you
no,
don't
I
wanna
hear that,
talk
I hear
about
that,
it.
yeah, I hear
That's
that.
something that has to be spoken, regardless of if you give a shit or not. You have to speak. You have that.
true.
You can't tell me you wake up and
just don't
or you
care.
walk on the street and someone's like, "Oh, you're a nigga," and it doesn't affect you. It
Yeah,
affects
no,
you,
that's
bro.
true, that's
you
true.
might even laugh, but after you're thinking,
Hold on.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
That affects
Yeah.
you, and that's something that, like, I'm pretty sure every black person, if you said, you know what, like, if there's one thing you can change in the world, obviously like poverty and famine and stuff, but like not that stuff, but something like direct. It'd be racism, bro.
100%.
You could like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's deeper than you're a nigga. It's like the institutionalized stuff. It's just
100%.
it goes. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you can't turn around and say, don't care about that, like. But yeah, that's just me, innit? I feel like if I was in that position, bro, I'd be doing as many things as I possibly can.
No, of course.
In terms of that, it's mad because you're gonna get blackballed, but at the same time, I feel like if you make a big enough stand, they got no choice but to. I'm just gonna have to let this one go. I'm gonna have to let this one go because you know what I'm saying. Especially if he's done a lot for the if Ronaldo come out. Yeah. Ronaldo and Messi come out and said, like, obviously they didn't know the racism, but if they honestly came out on their own
on a Rashford vibe
and did a YouTube video, he come in here, put the YouTube video and said, every racist did it, bro. Do you know how much coverage that will go on, bruv? CNN, NBC News, everywhere will stop. The world will stop for a second because Ronaldo said, stop the fuck.
I'm not playing no more.
I'm not playing. Imagine, Messi said, I'm not playing Champions League finals because you're being racist.
But it's true, like
all these trolls, they lock it off now.
Stop.
But like you're saying, obviously, if they all just decided, just you know what, fuck it, until this thing calms down, we're not playing. Fuck it.
But I reckon they'll continue. I reckon the racism will start more.
Yeah,
they will go even hammer.
You reckon?
Yeah. The way they're a troll. That's their whole point.
Yeah, it's true.
They're trying to get reactions out of people.
And that's what they want.
Now we've got the best guy saying this.
We're gonna go hard. We're gonna go harder. Yeah, we're gonna go harder.
No, but trolls are trolls. But I'm talking about like. You know, some people are not even racist. They're just doing the troll thing. They don't even give a shit. It's just fucking funny to them. Especially the internet ones. You fucking monkey. Cool. But I'm talking about the ones live in the flesh at the games, standing there. You're fucking this. You're fucking. This is when you like. I just think it's mad that you can support a man when he scores. The moment he misses, then he's a nigga now.
Yeah.
But he plays for your team. He's your best player.
But remember, some Oyinbo people, they feel like we're slaves to them. We do what they told us.
They're always gonna look at, like, do you know, it's because like we said on one of the episodes before, some of these people, from what they've grown up knowing from their parents and their grandparents, their parents have told them black people
man are
beneath you. Never look up to one of them. Them man are just dirt.
That's how they've been grown up.
As they've grown up, it's been planted into them so much that now they get to our age and they're like, oh, shut up, you little nigga. You
pick up things from your parents that you don't realise you pick up.
Yeah.
Like the way he's watched his parents talk to, you get me, growing up, he's just adopted it. He didn't realise he adopted it.
It's human
you know what I'm saying? It's just like, you get me, like that, like you just do things like that. Some of it is not taught like on purpose. It's like learned unconscious.
Even going off that, the girl who I don't know if you we didn't touch on it. The girl who got to try to go to the club and she got turned down because she didn't have an ID and the ID was in the car a mile away and she didn't want to walk back to the car. So the bouncer said, listen, you're not coming in the club. Like, you ain't got no ID. I'm sorry, but I'm just doing my job. You can't come in. Oh, fuck off then, you nigga. You fucking black cunt or whatever. And then she spat him, whatever. Didn't say nothing. The next day, everyone done the video, social media, Oh, I just said I have anger. I said I have anger because the car was far. My feet was hurting. I was wearing heels. I didn't want to walk back to the car. I was a bit drunk. I'm so sorry, but like no one should be.
It should be trying to lose my job
no one
over
should.
this,
Like I lost my job over this.
Deep,
like can you guys please stop now? I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry. What do you mean I'm sorry? Fuck off. Is that it?
No.
So you think you could just come out and just say I'm sorry and just it's okay?
I have anger. Like she called him a prick.
Yeah, bruv.
What? So
do you know what it is, though? Do you know what it is? I think, another thing that now I'm getting it because I used to always say nigger in front of white people or say nigger in songs and stuff like that. So sometimes maybe they think they can say it as well. Because the man them are saying it too like anyhow.
No, but the difference is I'm not saying it's okay, but if someone's singing a song and they said it and it's like, oh shit, cool. But if someone's calling you that, bro, you're doing it consciously. If you're like, there's so many songs that you don't even realize that it's got swear words in it, or until you're playing it around kids, you're like, oh crap, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't know. I just think, when you're directing to something, you're taking a mic.
That's hate speech. You should go to jail.
Literally, and that's what it needs to be.
That's true.
That's hate speech. Literally, that's hate.
And then you see Meghan and Harry, they gave birth to their daughter. Round of applause for them.
Yeah, done. No shout out.
Then the lady from the Daily Mail, she said they should have called the daughter Georgina.
Floydina. And then she got fired. Then she goes, "Why did I get fired?"
Yeah.
She said, "Why did I get fired?"
I made a joke.
She said, "Why?"
Wait, who?
You're taking a piss,
On what?
fam.
Good Morning Britain.
No, Daily
she's-
Mail. She's a
Oh, there.
rapper.
Oh shit.
She was said
And then
She
got
said they
fired.
should have called the baby Georgina Floydina.
Yeah, because George Floyd.
Oh no, I know. That's fuck.
And then she said,
"Why?"
"Why?"
I think
And
it's
then she
okay.
asked, "Why did I get
Yeah.
fired? Why?"
What was
She
so
said,
bad
"Why?"
about that?
What was wrong? Is she
And
mad?
I don't know if these people are playing stupid or they actually believe that.
Like, you see, even that guy of that, yeah, like, this sort of pissing off is, I feel like they do this on purpose. When they say shit like, Stormzy was caught on the road smoking or something, they put a picture of Lukaku.
I don't know if them.
Oh, we didn't know, sorry. What the fuck? Good, you
did it
didn't
on
know.
purpose. I think they do it on purpose. The outrage is free promo for them, man.
Like, I don't get that. Honestly, don't get me wrong, they look alike, cool. But how the fuck can you get mixed up? You have a phone like everyone else does. You do research, no?
They're boying it.
Lukaku got sacked.
Yes. Fuck.
What Stormzy didn't fire the booth.
Like, I don't get, that's a fucking boyalty. You're taking a piss. Like,
Bruv.
I feel like that's troll. That's trolling. You're trolling. You're doing it on purpose.
that. What Deb said is gonna get you fucking
Yeah.
clicks.
Like, you know what made me laugh when they did the H&M monkey and the little boy had
boy-
a monkey.
Yeah.
Out
The
of
coolest
all the
monkey in the
pictures-
jungle.
Of all the pictures and all the shots that you took, that's the one that you chose.
But you
coolest
know what?
monkey in
They
the
do it on
jungle.
purpose,
Yeah,
man.
they do it on purpose.
They do it on
But
purpose.
the funny
man.
thing about that one, obviously not now, it's okay, but it backfired because people boycotted
Yeah,
H&M for
yeah,
a minute.
yeah,
like,
yeah.
People didn't buy from there for time.
But do you think the people that do shit like this get fired though?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, they must.
Yeah, they have to.
They
Because they have to show that they've done something.
Even if the boss
yeah.
does it, it's still like, even if the boss tells someone to do
someone's
it,
getting the person
someone
to do
still
it.
has to get the blame just because.
Yeah,
innit? Like, someone
yeah.
has to. You have to throw someone under the bus.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was
And
you.
they give you a nice payout. But
Yeah, it was you.
I was thinking, but like, is that even worth it though? Like, you think about it, don't get me wrong, it's gonna get clicks, cool, but is the clicks worth losing your job over?
yeah,
though?
but you know,
Like,
some people are so deep in their job that they're like, I know this is wrong. Like the moral thing, I know it's morally wrong, but I'm just gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
Whereas if it's us and we know it's wrong, we're gonna say no, take the L. I'm gonna get sacked. Cool, because I know it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? If they're asking you at work or something, I don't know, to say something like for rape or something like that, but you know it's wrong, so you're not gonna do it. Whereas some people are like, fine, this, I'm not gonna get caught. If I do, I'm gonna get break. Nah, that's what I'm saying. There's more to life than just the money. Like literally the money. What there was something today that I saw. An 18-year-old
bacon in there,
sweating out.
Fucking
bacon,
bacon.
fucking paper.
paper.
Fucking hell, cuz.
So I'm actually calm.
Caught, blimey, eh?
If you don't move, you're good.
Am I looking hot?
Yeah, you look alright still. Laurie Harvey's peng, but I can find the next thing on Insta that is levels if you're not careful.
But this is what I'm trying to say. People always like, I love your Harvey. If I got I hear that.
sounds great.
It sounds great, but when you get there, big man, it's different. You know what I'm saying?
She's boring and she's on her phone all the
Yeah.
time. You know what I'm saying? She don't want to talk about
Yeah,
anything.
taking
She-
Taking
you know
nearly
what I'm saying?
sit there, taking bad
and
pictures.
you know what
of
it
that
is?
shit.
It's the hardest thing to do in a relationship is grow together because obviously you get obviously depending if you're dating someone for a long time, like through periods, you get to a period where you're like, oh, I thought I wanted my life to go that way. I need to go this way now. And they might get to a stage where I thought my life was going to go that. Now you're wanting your life to go two different ways, but that's where there comes to the crossroad. And you're like, let's have the conversation about what do we do from this point. You know what I'm trying to say? Do we do the easy thing and just go, yeah, we're going to do that. See you later. I don't love you no more. Because you might actually love them, you just can't be bothered to. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Make the effort to. Or do you go, fuck it, let's try and boom, see where we can meet. See what like things we've got in common again to try. You know what I'm saying? Like you could be, I don't know, you could be wanting to, I don't know, do your music and you're going, you're blowing. She could be, I don't know,
Settle down, have family.
settle down, have family. So maybe your crossroads is, you know what, I'm trying to do that. Cool. The money that I have got, you've got money. Let's buy a yard. So at least you know that's security.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So that's the compromise now. You're still gonna be out doing your music, blah blah, but you're coming back to the house where you live together. So you can start the fact, So
See
it's-
what I mean? What we said before, like you have to see that if your thing is
Visions,
because obviously you're both hair and hair, but at the long term you don't want to just be going completely. And then the more you're getting older, your life is completely changing, and you get me. That's why I reckon people probably break up because their life is just changing. Like they're becoming two different people who are what I like to do 3 years ago. I don't like to do that anymore.
Yeah, 100%.
And I don't see it as progressive what you like to do or what we used to do. And there's nothing wrong. People change. At the end of the day, people outgrow each other because that's life, innit? You get me? Like people have to grow. The person I was 3 years ago, I'm not that person today, innit?
And you'd be a fool if you was the same person.
Yeah,
the
you
whole
shouldn't
time.
be.
100% you shouldn't be. No, you shouldn't be. 100%.
And you shouldn't feel like no, you shouldn't feel bad when people say, "Oh, you're changing," or, bruv, you have to change. Like you have to
change
evolve.
is good, bro. Trust me.
You get me? You have to evolve.
Change is good because you don't get you like you say you want to be better than the last time.
Yeah,
change,
you have to.
100%.
Change is definitely it's good, man.
It's a good
important.
change, especially if you feel like you've made that change. You thought about what changes do you want to make. Make that change, bro. It's peak though because. Go on.
No, go on.
No, go on.
Like, it's mad. I was having this conversation with one of my boys from work, and I was like telling him how like there's certain things that I used to hate doing before, like even just small things, like 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 you walk into a shop and sometimes you see something and you're like, I ain't buying that. That's fucking that's peas. That's dead. I ain't buying that. You know what I'm saying? But now you walk into the shop and it's like, it's mad. I used to look at that and think that was mad peas, but now you just go in there and just buy it, just so carelessly. You know what I'm saying? And it's good. Like you might think it is as a bad thing, but it's good because that's change. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, even little things like that.
That's saving for me,
bro. It's mad.
I enjoy putting money in my like accounts and that to save it. I'm like, yeah, that's for me, and I'm smiling. Like before, I used to hate it. What am I saving that for? Like, you know what I'm saying?
You know, I'm not gonna go into it too much, but you know when I realised Jabs was saving, when I asked Jabs questions, and all he used to say is Friday. Friday. Jabs is Friday. I know.
Obviously everyone's saving, but when you're saving, you're saving, and I can't lie. I know the money's gonna come back in like tomorrow, but I don't want to touch this till tomorrow because this is how I do it every month. I spread it out like that, so let me just keep spreading it out. Don't touch it. I do the same thing as soon as I get paid. I spread. Then whatever I need to. I will never spend if I haven't spread. Like even I get paid on the whatever. I get paid.
I get paid.
So when I got paid,
don't say what day you get paid. Someone will try and CC your account and sign and Jones the next minute.
I got
they got it in the wings waiting.
I lie, bro.
They're waiting in the wings.
Waiting, bro.
So I got paid, and then I must have got. Obviously, I don't really like eating takeaway, but it was one day I bought lunch to work, and I didn't like the lunch I bought. I said, "Oh, cool, there's a rap guy outside." So I was walking outside to go and thinking, and I thought to myself, "I can't do this because I haven't even transferred where I need to transfer to
just let me transfer.
Yeah. Go sit my ass back down, man.
Yeah.
And then when I did it. Nah, it's looking too healthy to me, man.
Yeah.
I don't want to touch that one. The O's are matching.
Trust me, when you move it, you're just looking at your account like, no, nothing's coming out.
But it's mad because, like, you see, before, like, we started going on holidays, and obviously, like, the first holiday we went on was about, like, Malia. That was the first man on holiday. Now, when you compare it to the holidays we're going on now.
I cannot wait for the next one that we go
like,
on.
We're going to touch on that. But see, when we went on that holiday there, compared to the holidays we go on now, that holiday was mad cheap,
bro. It was mad cheap.
But that's what I'm saying. We spent like
and even the exchange rate them times as well
was sick. That's what I'm saying. But you see, when I look at that and I was thinking, like, I was calm. But then after that, I didn't go on holiday for a couple of years, and then that's what I'm saying. But to me, I was like, bro, I'm never trying to spend that bread. And even if I had the bread, I'm like, I can't justify going to Dubai and spending a bag on the flight and hotel, and then spending another bag or have a bag for, like, you know what I'm saying, when I'm out there. I can't, like, me. In my head, it just wasn't making sense, and I was like, nah, I can't do this. And then when I started making a bit more money, and I was like, raw, like, fuck it, I'm going here.
It's coming
I'm
back.
going here, I'm going there, I'm going there, and I'm like, raw, like, it's actually not that bad here. Like, I thought it was shit here, but I'm here now. You know what I'm saying?
That mentality.
But that's what I'm saying. Stuff like that was growth. Like, even going out, and when I hear man them say, oh, like, how much you spending? I spend about $1 bill, you know. I'm like, what? You spend a bill? What? A bill? And I heard of you, man. I heard, obviously, I was listening to the thing last week, and you know what I'm saying?
Don't bring that up.
But think about it though, bro. When we was young, when you think about spending a bill, you would never think spending a bill was like, what? Jesus, you spend a bill on what?
Jesus.
On what? You know what's mad? You know what's mad? When you think about, obviously, like when we were single 10 years ago, man will ask you what you spent a bill. I swear them, what did you chop?
Yeah. You spent a bill.
You spent a bill. What did you chop?
You must have chopped.
You must have chopped. Or you got bare numbers in that.
Yeah.
No, I just went out and just spent a bill, and it's like, what? You're nuts. I'll never do that.
Remember
but
before?
now, bro, spend a bill just flinging out, bro.
Remember before you go out, you link up, you just be drinking, bro. Just trying to. So when you get in there, the thing just lasts.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. But it shows growth, though. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that just shows that we've gotten older. We're making more money. Like you have to open up. You have to open up, man. Yeah, but 100%.
Yeah, money management is better.
Even though you're spending a lot more now to what we were spending before, but you can afford to. Because obviously, like you said, your money management, you're getting paid, and you're flinging the money here, there, boom, and then you know, I've got money to play with. I'm gonna go.
Good.
So it's mad. Even Kev. One thing I've clocked with Kev as well. Kev never used to like spending peas on clothes.
Yeah, at all.
Like Kev, like was the like me and Kev are very very similar, but we're very different at the same time. Like we have interest in a lot of things, but I like maybe not always I like more expensive things, but some of the things I like might be a bit more pricey because Kev's like, nah, I can't justify that.
Yeah.
But now, he's starting to see things that are in the price range that I would have been looking at. And he's like, oh, that's kind of naughty, still going to grab that. And I'm like, bro, I saw you grabbing it. He's like, yeah, it's calm.
But yeah, and another thing is as
I
well.
can't do the clothes thing, man.
see
I
with that-
still can't do it.
Yeah, you still
Right now, because I used to do it. I did it. I was the guy. Yeah, I had this clothes, that clothes. And after I deeped it, I was like, no, I can't take it.
Yeah.
Can't take it.
I just like the thing with that though. I think that obviously having more money, but also the thing for me is like, if I spend, let's say for example, I don't know, something from Arniclo or something, the t-shirt's £40. Yeah. If I buy one t-shirt for £40 Arniclo, the quality is cold. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Longevity.
Before I never used to I used to think, yeah, let me just get this because
Yeah.
Nah, I'm getting it because the quality is cold.
And you're gonna,
the way it fits on man's shoulders and arms is proper. You know what I'm saying? Like, or I'll buy jeans that a little bit cheaper. Now I got to go to the dry cleaners to tailor them. No, let me buy the jeans that a little bit more pricey.
Yeah.
Fits man perfect.
Yeah,
I'm
of course.
good now. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Comfortability, comfort. It drops how I want it to drop. I'm not in the mirror like, oh, trying to do like, yeah.
trying to fold the bottoms and all of that. Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, let me just,
I
You
heard that
know what I'm saying? Just
And that's what I'm saying. Even that, like when we was buying clothes before, we wasn't thinking about stuff we can hold for a good amount of time. We're buying it because it's in the moment. I want it right now. If it fits me or if it's still in good condition in a year's time, I don't give a shit. I'm buying it because I want to buy it right now, and whatever happens, happens. You get me? But now, when I buy clothes, I know Kev's the same, and you're probably the same as well. When I buy clothes, I'm looking at thinking, if I buy this top, it might cost me like £50 or however much, or £60 or whatever much it's gonna cost, but it's gonna last me a good amount of time. I know I can fling this in the wash and the quality's still gonna be good. I'm holding a t-shirt, bro. There's t-shirts I've had for like 3 years and it still fits. Like, you know, they're still good condition. You'd think I bought it a couple weeks ago. Even trainers, that's why I don't even buy trainers. And you see my, you know, I don't need to buy like.
No
Oh,
you get me? So
unless it's
yeah,
for a
man.
video shoot, that's
For me, it's more of a longevity, like having a clothes.
even down to like boxers, bro. Even down to boxers. Like, if it's not, I don't want to say Calvins. I got Calvins, but I don't know. Sometimes the Calvins thing is like, yeah. But my boxers, more time I box from M&S. If it's not M&S, like, I don't know, the feel's different, the material's different. I'm like, yeah, you got to get M&S signature.
I only
ones.
have
You know
like a
what I'm
couple
saying?
nice boxes for when I'm going out. That's it. I got like Calvin Kleins, like Hugo Boss, couple Ralph Lauren's, couple designers here and there. But that's only for when I'm going out though. Really, if not, I don't really mind the Primark thing.
But me, I've got more tons of my boxes from Primark and fuck it.
I can't. I had box for Primark, but I don't know. It just, trust me, you might try Marks and Spencer.
Is it?
It's like,
On your balls, feels
bro,
good.
it just feels.
Because you know what? Sometimes, you see the Primark boxes like you're training and then you just start rubbing the legs. I hate that
M&S
shit.
ones don't do that. It's proper.
That what's it called? Chafing.
Yeah, I hate something. Yeah, sometimes I just don't like that.
And I'm just digging it. Do you know it's in the gym? You're on the train. You're training on the machine, and your boxer is just riding up your leg, and you're digging out your thing in front of people. Oh my god!
You buy the boxes that like the Calvin ones that stick to your leg, innit? Nah. See, I only wear the Calvins with jeans because you know jeans more times are tight, so it don't roll. But on a normal day to day, the M&S ones. I don't want to say I'll show you man after that's homo, but no homo.
No, but always with fucking men, bro. Not like yours.
The
People
M&S
understand,
ones,
bro.
they're more free. Oh yeah, you're good, bro. I feel like I'm naked right now.
Nah, but you know what? I'll be real. See me sometimes, yeah. The reason why, like, I can't do the. See some man do the baggy thing.
Nah, they're not baggy.
Yeah, you see like the baggy, like you see man,
sweaty,
like
them, the checkered one.
Yeah.
Them shorts. Those are murderers. Serial killers.
With the wife beaters, yeah. That's a wife beater thing, 100%. Because them man, they tuck in the vest so you can see the boxes as well. Yeah, like it's a belt, like it's a Gucci belt.
Yeah, nah, fuck that.
But
They're bum out.
see that I can't do. Cause obviously, see me as well. Like if I'm not going to work, more times if I'm at yard, if I'm chilling and going to the gym, but more times I like to be in shorts, innit? So I can't.
No boxes.
No, obviously I wear boxes as well. But you see when you're wearing shorts,
Commando.
Man, I can't lie. I'm a
Commando special.
And, no, but see
my
that.
balls are hanging all the
You
time.
see when you're wearing the shorts, obviously even the shorts are fitted, but you see when you're wearing shorts and you're wearing the loose boxes, bro, I'll be real, sometimes it just be doing a mad thing, like, so I can't do that anymore, bro.
How you man, your balls are hanging like that. Them, man.
My balls are swinging, cuz.
Nah, you better.
I can't, like, no, that's what I've got to switch up in it. I can't do the baggy thing, I've got to do the fit.
Come out. Yeah, you're even mad.
It's got to be slim fit. It can't be skinny fit, it's got to be slim fit.
Gravity is taking
Hey, the balls are so long
So no,
sometimes.
the boot cutting's not working for man still.
I said the balls are so long.
No, but you know what? Because obviously, think about it, bro. See the shorts we're wearing now. We're not wearing the shorts that come past our knees, but the shorts we're wearing is before the knees. And when you sit down, it's fucking riding up. You get me? So when you look at everyone's shorts right now. If you're
not gonna drop out.
no, I hear that. No, but listen.
What's scared of
But see, your shorts are more fit. See how these shorts are a bit more loose.
Oh yeah.
So if I
Your
fling
balls
it
can
like
come
that,
out. Yeah.
You might, yours,
just
if no, but you know what I'm trying to say though, innit? It's mad, but yeah, bro, that's what I'm trying to say. So it's long, so you need to wear the.
So your balls are what? Your balls don't hang, Kev.
No, but they don't come out. They're not gonna.
So your balls are
come
just
out
like
my
some
thing.
16-year-old balls just up there and that.
Another thing as well, yeah. Bare man like will say they wash and wear tear properly, but you see if you don't clean the back of your ears properly.
Trust.
Some man, do you have you smelled the back of your ears properly?
Smell the back of my ear.
Like if you see some, you see
Yeah,
if
the
you
back. Yeah,
if you
the
rub your
back of
hands
the
like
ears.
that, if you rub your hands like on
Sometimes
your ear,
he doesn't know.
yeah,
that.
then
That
your
means
thing.
yours
I've
is
never
dank.
smelled that before.
No.
so I
Okay, no, you
If
can
you don't
wash,
know
bro.
about it,
No, but
then-
trust me.
then yours
Bro,
is
no.
I got the gloves. Yeah.
No,
And then what do you do? You wash the back of your
Wash my
ears.
whole body, bro.
No, but do you wash the back of your
You
ears?
think I just go like this and then leave and put the gloves
No,
there?
but
Of
do you
course.
wash the back of your
Of course, 100%. I think you have to
I
wash.
hear you. I'm not saying you don't wash, bro. I hear you. There's bare man that I know that wash properly. I hear
But
that.
I've never gone like that and gone, oh, it smells. Have you?
Okay.
You don't do that.
No, because I wash it.
So how did you know that? It
No,
smells?
no. I'll be real. No, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Like
No.
it's a cuss in it. You smell
No.
like airback. Like,
No,
it's
I'm not
like-
gonna lie to you. Someone
it's a
said to me,
cuss.
listen, like this was years ago, innit? Yeah. When you wash, just make sure you wash the back of your ears. And I was like, I wash the back of my ears. They're like, yeah, you probably think you do, but
Trust me.
you don't realize how
Yeah,
you need to
dirt,
wash it. 'Cause
yeah,
when
yeah.
you wash, you might just give it a scrub and whatever.
Yeah,
You might
yeah.
think it's,
Bare
it's clean.
dirt
It's
goes
clean that
there.
area. It's calm. But you wash that area thinking you wash it calm, and you go like that, bang, and smell your ear.
Right.
Brother,
Stinks.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I've done it before to myself when I weren't doing it properly, and it stunk, bro.
Trust me,
Like
trust me.
legitly, you know what I'm saying? So there's bare people I know they're not cleaning the back
That's
of their
like
ears
your
properly.
belly button. You see your belly button?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
get-
you have to
get
get your
they
belly
call it bum
button.
fluff.
But that's what I'm saying. But there's bare man who are when they're washing, they're getting a scrub and going, shh, yeah, it's calm.
Bro, some man just using the hand and the salt, fam. I
Fam.
heard that one day. So
Crazy, fam.
that's tech. I don't know what's wrong with the
Like-
man. Them. I'm just like.
I remember one time,
Man, them scrub your
bruv,
skin, man.
a brother said to me, yeah, I'm gonna just have a quick shower. I was like, cool. And bruv, they was out within literally less than 5 minutes.
Bro, I know a guy went uni with you, man. Name as well. I'm gonna say his name on the thing.
I already know it's about.
Bro, man used to get in the shower and come out dry, and I didn't get it.
Yeah.
Honestly, he'll go in the shower, come out dry in a towel,
No,
and
but-
there's no way you could dry yourself that quick because the towel's not wet.
Yeah.
But he'll tell you shower, and you go in the shower and there's water being splashed everywhere. So
Yeah. So
maybe
he's,
send it on.
he splashed it. Yeah. 100%. No, but you see that? You see, I think it's a Caribbean thing. Because the person I'm talking about is Caribbean, and they said something about the
same.
flannel. They said something
Yeah.
about how they use just like a
Flannel,
flannel
yeah.
just to. I don't know what they do. I don't know if they wet it and they just do this.
Yeah, so I
enough,
think
man.
Caribbeans
bro,
they wash with the
You need
flannel,
an half towel,
not
man.
a scrub.
You need the
after-
scrub,
after-
bro.
You need to
after-
scrub your
yeah.
skin,
The
fam.
sponge,
Scrub your
fam.
sins away, fam.
You need to do the proper, like, you get me, the proper. If your skin's not going,
Yeah,
then you're not-
I need the feel.
Yeah,
The after what's it called the net,
Scrub,
the
scrub.
net.
the net.
The net is
You know
Oh yeah,
what
the
I'm
nut.
The
Yeah,
net.
yeah. I said nut. The net.
Whoa,
No, but you see some households, yeah, they got like the rock. I've seen that rock thing that they use.
That's for your
That's for
heels.
your
Yeah, no,
yeah.
some man use on the what?
That's your
So
bleaching.
your skin.
You're bleaching.
Some on their face. I said, yeah, you are
That's why they got them holes,
crazy.
them craters, them holes in their face and that from there.
Do you man use black soap?
No, it's not good for you.
No.
It's not good for you. Why?
It's not good for you. It pulls out like all the natural oils and things in your face. Trust me.
Is it?
Literally, it's not good for you, bro.
Like even you see,
So that-
think so.
Yeah,
when
no,
you do,
no, it's honest. Go on Google.
Who said?
Bro, go on the Google and check it, bro.
Google.
It's
Jeff-
on Google.
Jeff Bezos,
Even
they
so,
said-
I meant to put in the group the other day. Even so, like you see TikTok. You know, people always doing the stuff on TikTok. Like,
Yeah.
bro. Even like, black soap is not good for you. That's an urban myth.
Black soap.
Yeah, bro. Trust me. After this, go
It takes out.
like even you see that
Yeah, like
that
the
nose thing
natural
there.
oils.
You see that nose thing when you
Yeah,
just push
yeah,
it there.
yeah.
Some man don't like. I be real.
Yeah,
Some man
you
don't know
Oh,
about that, bro.
get the oils out and
Like
wash it
you
in
do
your
that
nose.
and you
Yeah,
see
yeah,
bare
yeah.
shit coming out. You thinking it's cocoa butter and that. You know what I'm saying,
the
fam?
facial scrub.
As soon as you press the cocoa butter thing and it just starts
trust
coming
me,
back.
That's disgusting.
You got to exfoliate. You got to
nasty, fam.
exfoliate your thing. Trust me. You got to exfoliate.
Yeah, exfoliate, man. Them, trust me.
Like,
But you
Circular
see
motions.
with that as well, like like health. What's it called? Care, like self-care.
Self-care, yeah.
That like you just gotta find what works for you because so many people will give you this works, that
Yeah.
works. But your skin is different to theirs.
Yeah.
You don't know how your skin reacts. Like for me personally, obviously I use the gloves and I use Dove. I'm good. And more
Yeah,
time I
Dove
don't get
is my thing
spots.
still.
I don't get nothing. It's just you know what I'm saying. But a lot of people use like this drip oil, that drip oil.
Yeah,
I've
that's-
just been
that's
lucky.
best
To,
going
you
on.
know what I'm trying to say? Because the moment I remember one time I was young, I think I was like secondary school. So I'm not one to really get spots. And I had one spot like on my forehead or something, and I used
Clearer set. We don't clear
Clearer
it.
set,
you
yeah.
man?
Oh Lord!
Man thought it was
The
white.
way that the spots came again, I never used any of them things again, fam. Let me just.
I don't know. I don't want
Didn't
to.
work for me.
No,
I don't know. Obviously, I don't want to say
Yeah.
like I'm not gonna say this
Yeah,
is
I
what
know
it
what
is,
you're
but
saying, yeah, man.
I've always thought that when I see stuff like clearer cell and all, I always thought it was just for white
never
people.
saw us. Yeah,
I'll
you
be
never
real.
saw us in the
Yeah.
advert. So
Yeah.
You know what? You never did take it in. That's so true.
Yeah, but I always
I
thought like
definitely bought that
clearer
shit. And it didn't work.
A lot
You know
of
what I'm
these,
saying?
like even when I went Thailand, yeah, cool. Soap ran out. Went to go buy soap, bro. All of the soap, it's just white people on the soap.
Like what's the hair product that they
people.
use? There's a hair product that's always on the what's it?
Oh, L'Oreal, Head
Yeah,
and Shoulders.
but one of my boys, black brother. Oh, you know him? You know the brother I work with, black boy. He used to go to your church.
Yeah.
I get on to him all the time. I was like,
uses
bro,
L'Oreal.
man said he uses L'Oreal. I was like, what? I was like, you're moving
not for
mad.
you.
That's not for you, bro. What are you doing, bro? And he's like, yeah. I said, so what do you cream your skin with? Cocoa Butter. Cocoa Butter. He started laughing. Man said he uses I think he said like Astro or Nivea or something. I said, you big man, you're taking a fucking piss, bro.
Caribbean.
He's African. He's Nigerian, bro.
Caribbean.
No, but you know, he moved at the ends now, innit? So you know when you're living in different ends and you start searching with the ones there,
conforming to
yeah,
what
just
them,
yeah.
man.
So I was like, big when you're moving mad.
But if it works for him, it works for him.
But seeing as we're talking about all these products, big up the sponsors though, man. You know, what I'm saying? Big up AG Naturals for the beard balm. If you want your beard balm looking clean, yeah. We ain't got a fresh trim right now, but check the gram if you want to see the clean beard. You know what I'm saying?
I had one.
Yeah.
You missed it.
Yeah.
I had one.
And beauty hair that you get me, you're done now. For your facials, like what was talking about. If you want to clear the ones at the back of your ears and that, and clear the thing off the nose and skin properly, you know, the beauty hair that you done now. You get me? So yeah, man.
Quickly.
See you later.
Yeah.
You're done.
But yeah, man, 100%. One of my boys tried to get on to me. He's like, oh, like you proper groom yourself, bears. That's a bit of a that's a batty word thing. I was like, yeah, you call him like, you know what I'm saying? Just you're meant to groom yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe not every single day, but you need to look after yourself. You get me? Like how's that? Like calling man mad? Oh yeah, you look after yourself too much. That's a girl. That's what girls do. Like us, man, we just shower quickly, cream out, we're gone. I said I hear that, but on some days you're gonna need to look after yourself properly because these are the sort of things I'm gonna be teaching. You know what I'm saying? Like my siblings or my kids, and you know
To
what I'm
look
saying?
nice,
Yeah,
innit?
bro,
Look
come
fresh.
on. You reckon these kids they're not gonna just know these things randomly?
Nah, you don't just wake up and it's
We didn't wake up and know these
Didn't our
things.
parents brush our hair and that? That's how we knew, innit? You get
and
me?
scrub you
get me?
well, fam. And it was all kid. Everyone that kid, you don't want to bath. You know,
Yeah,
you used to
you
hate
hate it,
bath.
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I don't have to bath out. Some men have taken that into their adult life, bro.
And-
like sometimes I come from gym, and obviously more time I go gym in the evening, so I get back to like 10 o'clock. and
You
I
come
eat.
down to bath, yeah.
I'm like, fuck, but I'm like, there's no way I'm getting to
I
my
have
bed
to,
like
yeah,
this.
I
There's
can't.
no
Yeah, man.
way, fam. Like, that's impossible, fam.
Trust me,
Do you
I
know
have
what
to
I'm saying?
bath after our gym because especially me, I sweat bears.
Yeah,
So
same.
I have to bath. Like, and when people don't bath after the gym, I just look at them like,
The tramps, bro.
just go and bath,
The
man.
same bed. And you know them, man, they wake up, they're not going to change the sheet anytime.
Go and
Of
bath,
course
man.
not.
So
Bare-
now
bare
it's
man,
stuck
yeah.
in there. Now
That's
it's stuck
nasty.
in there.
That's
All the
nasty.
I said, now the
Fuck.
nasty is stuck.
nasty, fam. That's like chop. If you man chop, you change the sheet straight away, or
Nah, sometimes I don't have to.
What I just said now.
Nah, I can't even answer that.
I said
Nah,
nah,
Man, they put their head down and
but it
shit.
depends what goes on. It depends what goes on. If it's a naughty one where it's paddling pool settings, you have to change it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a paddling pool set.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if it's a match,
summer splash.
yeah. If it's a
Summer
splash, naughty.
Yeah, you gotta change
yeah,
it.
yeah,
But if it's just a
Then tidal waving out.
What's
full
up,
fucking
what's up?
that, just-
It's raining,
if
it's
it's just a
pouring.
little like pistol gun to
Yeah,
like,
it's calm.
you're good, man. You
But
just-
I change
That's a
mine
pistol gun.
every Sunday anyway. That's
swear.
I change my seats every Sunday, innit? So and I clean like that, hoover the room and that.
Like,
every
even-
Sunday.
cleanse.
See, brushing your teeth. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. From young, when I used to see my dad brush his teeth, yeah. If you man see the way my dad brushes his teeth, you man know my dad's like bare like hard and just the way he brushes his teeth, yeah. From when I was young, I thought this. If you don't brush your teeth like this, you don't brush your teeth. Fucking hard, proper. The bristles are just screaming.
You know if his teeth had a mouth and a brain, they would scream. They would scream for help.
Hey, I
Bruv,
can relate. Still.
My dad was brushing his teeth, scream like proper for bare long, yeah. And obviously brushing the tongue, you're meant to brush the tongue
Oh,
hard.
but they do the most, innit?
But you know they do the.
Oh yeah, my dad does that.
But the thing is, not
Wait, they're about to gag it.
childish, innit? Such a you, such a childish. He's childish, bro. But you know what's mad?
joking.
Until I got my braces, And when I went to the dentist, for the check before I got the braces on, they were like, I had to get like a health check.
Yeah, of course.
The woman was like, yeah, your teeth are like nice and healthy, but the only thing is, I can see you've been brushing your teeth very hard because the gums are sore, and obviously your teeth as well, like the bristles pop up. Like, if you brush too hard,
it's gonna take off the enamel.
So I'm thinking, I thought this whole time they were like, just get an electric toothbrush, which I do use now. For your teeth, fine. You shouldn't brush your teeth for more than
2 minutes.
Like 3 or 4 minutes. Yeah, 2 minutes. But
yeah, toothbrush told you 2 minutes. Yeah,
Is it?
Yeah, 2 minutes.
So I don't brush it too hard,
bro.
Because
you're not meant to, bro. I'm telling you.
Because the enamel's what stops you from getting. Like, say you eat sweets or something sweet, stops you from getting like decay and take the plaque off and it acts like a protective barrier. It's like skin. The enamel's like skin. So imagine you peeling the first slice of skin.
Just peeling it off.
Yeah. And but people didn't know this. Imagine this. I'm 29. I found this like what?
Like a year ago or something.
Less than a year ago, bro.
Mad.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Nothing
When
saying.
I was I had braces in it, orthodontist, so I knew about it. I just didn't have peace to buy electric toothbrush.
That's what
so
I'm
I was
saying.
doing it myself. But electric toothbrush is so helpful because if you're just using a normal toothbrush, I know they say 2 minutes is the time, but you know sometimes you brush your teeth, I'm done.
Yeah.
But with an electric toothbrush, like my electric toothbrush, it will obviously goes, it buzzes, but then when it's like 30 seconds, it
vibrates.
Zoom. So every 30, so once 2 minutes is done, you know you're done. Then you put it on medium, then you use it to do your tongue. Bro, trust me, invest in electric toothbrush because it's got the right pressure that you use.
I think even what one you got?
Oral B.
Yeah, so see that one. You see when you brush in the same place, it vibrates to kind of say move to the next spot. Yeah. So when you're brushing, it'll vibrate in between the brushes. So it kind of says,
that's how.
this area's done.
It knows where the canines and the molars are.
Yeah.
Sizes. You know what I'm saying?
On the brush.
Yeah.
On the
Eyebrush.
Rough. Eyebrush. You know what's going on. Yeah, invest in it. Then get your little, get your flossing sticks as well.